between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Arizona Cardinals. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And away we go in Glendale. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Murray. Has him on a quick hitter. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3, 3rd down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Turning to Benson on 3rd. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. They'll get it to Rasheed Rice, complete. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They strike for 23 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Yellow.
Running right is Pacheco. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Zayvon Collins in on the tackle. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
We've set it downs from the 37. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than the receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. On target to Royals. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Catch made. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Pacheco. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Hey guys, stop.
They'll begin this drive with Benson. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. I mean, they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10 from the 43. Play action now, Murray. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
You know, that's exactly how a defense should adapt as the play progresses. They blanketed everybody in coverage, but still kept all eyes on the quarterback to keep him from breaking containment. He got out for no gain. That feels like a sack for those defenders.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? 3rd and long. Not going to throw. That is complete. McBride on the slant. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
It's Benson on the give. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the 1st. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Noah Williams. Hits the 20. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick six and a KC touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll toss it here to Benson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Here's Murray. On the move, headed right. He runs out of bounds a yard or two behind the line. Couldn't get all the way back. That's going to count as a sack.
He only lost a yard, but how many times do we see a team where just a yard or inches short on 4th down? Every little bit counts. He's got to just throw that one out of bounds. Don't run it out for the sack.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Let's go. I know sauce.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. A counter give here to Pacheco. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And the Cardinals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Buzz. Move.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 23 on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Kyler looking to throw. Taken in by Tip Ryman. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now Murray. Here's a screen to Benson. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down after a short gain.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Whoa, what you got? 2.
Murray looking to throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So 2nd and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from State Farm Stadium after this. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he stopped cold at the spot. Well, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes completes this one to Gray. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Back to the air, Mahomes. This finds its targets, that's Royals. And he has this down to the 34. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's a Chiefs first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers. But when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just showed out.
From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Yep. Hey, 57, 57, color. I've got rolling. Outside.
They'll run. Pacheco. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, okay? You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Yellow. Outside.
Pacheco again. And he will find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
Yellow. Outside.
Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Yellow. Outside.
To the air, Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Running left with Pacheco. Quite the turnaround in these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
On these first and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
I don't need to. Outside.
Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. To take possession in enemy territory as that return gets him across midfield. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Benson on 1st and 10. He works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now Kyler buying some time right. He's going to run for it. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
He's got it at the 5. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals start the second half with some needed points. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Finds a man right side. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Yellow.
Play action, Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. This play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route going that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Give him 8 on that one, and that's a Chiefs first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Yellow.
play fake. It's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ball is out. Mahomes fumbled it. And the Cardinals grab it. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. 30. Quick thinking and a great effort. Brock adds a bunch on that fumble return. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the fourth trailing. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Benson on the toss left. Has some room to work. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals now trail by just a point in the fourth. Trey Benson, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Smith on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably and then go to work after it.
Running right side by Royals. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
They'll try to run with Pacheco. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Chiefs take a fourth quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Well, right side, cut by Wilson. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. He's all the way across across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They give up the gut to Benson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
All set now. First and 10. Staying on the ground with Benson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Murray. This is reeled in by Wilson. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals now trail by just a point in the 4th. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow!
He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Pistol now for Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Complete over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Chiefs with a little more work to do to win it here. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. A give right side. Here's Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Setting up to pass. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk. and there was nearly room to add even more.
Yellow.
To throw. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Harrison Butler on for the field goal.
It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that kick? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. He rolls to his right. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
He'll look to throw it. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
Looking to throw it. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
You never, ever, this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs.
After that stop, Kate, they can start to celebrate. Well, kind of. They still got to finish this game. And my favorite formation in football, that victory formation. Get into it, secure the football, and we'll secure this victory.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And they got the field goal when it mattered most. And that kicked the difference in the game and what lets them leave here with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Glendale.